YouTube, it's Brother Dennis, and as always I give God all the glory for today. Today's Thursday, and it's really a beautiful day. It's the most beautiful day we've had since Sunday, race day. So race 3 was Sunday. Today's actually Thursday. Yeah, today's Thursday, the 30th. So race 3 was Sunday. It was 290 miles to my loft. It was into a very strong headwind, a true headwind, which is for me is a northeast wind. So the wind is blowing southwest, and my birds have to fly northeast. So they're actually flying into a true headwind, where a lot of the other birds, especially the long ender birds, were flying into like a shoulder wind. It was a terrible race because the wind was high, kind of cloudy. Storm was moving in, and we sent 5 birds. We got 3 back. I lost the one bird, the jerk. He ain't back yet. And I lost another one of my birds. And the bird that finished the best was this bird. Finished maybe around 30th in the combine. Maybe a little bit better in the club. You know what? If you're not first, you're last. So we were down the sheet a little bit. I don't even remember. I'm not even trying to be funny, but I was just happy to get the bird home when I did. It beat a lot of birds home, I can tell you that. It was 200 birds or 180, something like that, where we averaged like 250 to 300 birds. It was like 180. So people either been losing birds or they held birds back, because this week is the North Carolina Cup, and I'm not in that cup race because of financial reasons. I couldn't sign up for it. So we have a week off this week, but it's supposed to be a beautiful weekend. So I'm going to try to train my birds a little bit in this week and get ready for next week, which is a short race, the shortest race of the year. Race 1, and then next week, race 5, which is next week, will be the shortest races at Arlington, which is the shortest race for me, like 170. It's sad to say that because I live so far away, my birds don't even have a real short race. Them guys, they get like 90 and 100 miles race. But for me, I'm so far away. It's still a longer, like my shortest race is like 170, and the longest is like 350. And that's a lot for young birds. It really is. And I'm realizing that, you know. So this bird is 332. It's Adrian P. bred bird. Adrian P. gifted me a pair of birds, a couple of my very first racing pigeons that I've ever got. I still live in an apartment in Maryland. Adrian P. sent me. He gifted them to me. So this is an offspring of that bird, Mr. 500 I call him, because he actually flew 500 miles as a young bird, which is actually incredible. This bird is a bred, Adrian P., if you don't know anything about him, he races in Michigan, where there's tough weather, a lot of wind, a lot of storms, a lot of, it's just up north. It's northeast weather, north central weather, but it's bad. It's bad weather, these pigeons. So I expected this pigeon. I'm not surprised that this is the pigeon that did the best, because it's bred for that. In that pair this year, my plan is for that pair this year is to send some of their babies to like Minnesota Classic and a couple of the up north races, because I know they'll do well up there. They might not be cut out to do like southern races, but I'm not a believer in that. I believe a good pigeon is a good pigeon. So he's definitely a good pigeon, him and his mate, and they producing good pigeons. I'm the training, the owner is the one that's holding the pigeons back. It's not the pigeons. I have great pigeons. So just wanted to share that with you. And the bird flew on the 9th flights halfway in. So that's a disadvantage too. It's on its 9th flight, but stay tuned. We're still here. We're still clawing. We still got birds. And race 5. So we're not racing race 4 because we're not in it. We didn't pay to enter it. So race 5 will be our next race. So we're gonna regroup. Bird actually feels really good. I think it's a cock. I'm pretty sure it's a cock. It shows cock-like behavior, but it's a smaller bird. And Mr. 500's a very medium bird. I'm not gonna say large, but he's a good body bird. But this bird, I believe it's a cock. It's just a small cock, a smaller cock, which is great for down here in this weather. So 332. We'll see how he does going forward. I'm proud of him. He made it from 290 miles as a young bird. And you know, that's we gloss over what that really is. 300 miles is really a long way for a young pigeon to fly home. For any pigeon to fly home, but a young pigeon to fly home, that's really a good feat. So I'm not gonna, just because he didn't win, you know, I'm not gonna discredit what he did into a headwind. So sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, but you know, we gotta be mindful of what we're asking these animals to do, and it's only by the glory of God that an animal could do that to begin with. It's only all, you know, to the mighty power of the one that we believe in. So I'm proud of this bird. I'm proud of my other two that came home too. 301, my oldest bird, he ended up making it home the next day. And so did 314, who she did, I'm pretty sure she's a hen. She did really well on the last race. And like I said, that headwind was, two birds didn't make it home. So that headwind was serious. And I was hoping them other two birds would be home by now. I'm not giving up. I'm not losing hope, because because it rained Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, bad. So today is really the only good day that we had since Sunday. So there's still hope, because it rained, they can get water freely. So there's still hope that, and it's not really hot. So I still have hope that them two birds can actually make it home, you know, today or tomorrow. So that's what we're doing. That's where we're at. I want to give a shout out to my wife, because she's been helping me feed the birds, train the birds. She's very involved in the birds now. So that's a good thing. Anything you can do with your partner is a great thing. So let me give a shout out to her. I love you, wifey. Thanks for all that you do. I might not act like I appreciate it, but I know the birds appreciate it, and so do I. So I love you, and we'll see what happens going forward. We'll see what happens going forward. Breeding season's getting ready to start the end of next month, and we're excited about that. We're gonna each year we're gonna try to improve our loft into bigger and better things, and with the support of my wife and God, right? Gotta give all the glory to God to begin with. All things are possible, right? So even though things look dark, right? The Bible tells you that even as you walk through the shadow of death, you can't fear no evil. You can't let your trespasses or your failures or any of that stuff get you down. You just got to keep grinding and keep believing. And God is there with you. As long as you believe God is there with you and there's a plan, you just got to prove it. You just got to keep grinding. So that's what we're going to do. We're not going to be defeated. Every day's a new beginning, and God can do it, right? So to God be the glory. Once again, here's 332, my Adrian P, one of my Adrian P birds. They always do well. Always at the end of the year, I have one or two of my Adrian P birds left. They always do well. I'm excited for these birds. I got nostalgia. These are my very first breeding pair, and my birds are doing the birds I have up them do very well. And yeah, so big things to come. Keep supporting the channel. I appreciate all you for supporting the channel, watching the videos, and right, we're gonna make it happen, Captain. Seriously, new beginning loft. We're gonna make it happen, and yeah, just pray for me, and I'll pray for you. God bless you.